Good morning. I am Vijay Madhvi. Today I want to give explanation about the second topic of our first unit. That is flow of network layered architecture. This is one of the important topic which we can discuss in our CN subject. In CN, when we see about the communication, we have done with the communication in the last session. Okay, that means the components of the communication. For what purpose we have that communication? For the transmission of data. The transmission is between the sender and receiver. And here, before going for the OSI layer, first we should learn about what is the layered architecture. The main aim of this layered architecture is to design. That means here we are going to divide the data into small pieces. Okay, that means each lower layer adds its services to the higher layer, and it is going to provide a full set of services to manage the communication and run the applications. Okay, and it is also going to provide the modularity, and it is going to clear the interfaces. That is, it provides the interaction between the subsystems. Okay, it means now in the layered architecture, it divides the design into small pieces. Next, it ensures the independence between the layers by providing the services from lower layer to the higher layer without defining how the services are implemented. Okay? And the number of layers, functions, and contents of each layer will be vary from network to network. Okay. And now here, the basic elements of the layered architecture. What are the basic elements of the layered architecture? Here I have service, protocol, and interface. These are the three basic elements of the layered architecture. In this, the first basic element is what? Service. What is meant by service? It is a set of actions that a layer provides to the higher layer. Okay, that means here one layer is going to provide the service to the next higher layer. This is one of the important elements. And the second one is protocol. When we start learning about the computer networks, the important point which we have to keep in our mind is protocol. What is meant by protocol? Set of rules. Outside also, whenever if we communicate with others, we should follow some protocol we feel. What is that protocol? Some rules. Here also, what is meant by protocol means set of rules that a layer uses to exchange the information with its peer entity. Okay, and these rules are mainly concerned about the contents and order of the messages which are used. And what is meant by interface? It is a way through which the message is transmitted from one layer to another layer. What is meant by interface means what? It is a way through which the message is transferred from one layer to the another layer. And in this layered architecture, we have layer N on one machine. We have a communication with the layer N on another machine. That means here we have a nth position, one layer is there, and another machine also we have nth position. We have a communication between this layer N and the layer N of the other system. Okay. And here we are going to follow the rules, okay, which in a conversation are known as a layer N protocol. Okay. Here, this is a 5-layered architecture. Here we have a physical medium. In this layered architecture, we have layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever if we have a communication, we have a communication from layer 1 to layer 1 only. As I said in the previous slide, here I'll tell. Just see, here we have a point. Wait. Here in a layer N architecture, layer N on one machine will have a communication with the layer N on another machine. This layer N means what? It may be a layer 1 or layer 2 or it may be a layer N. Okay, in that case, here we have a layer 1 will have a communication with the layer 1 as well as layer 5 will have a communication with the layer 5. Understand? Okay, and whenever if we have a communication, it follows this protocol. Okay, that means a set of rules. Fine. Next, Here, in case of layered architecture, no data is transmitted from layer n of one machine to layer n of another machine. Instead, each layer passes the data to the layer immediately just below it. Okay, until the lower layer is reached. Okay, that means from the below lower layer 1 is the physical medium through which the actual communication takes place. That means here we have the data to be transmitted from layer 5 to the layer 1, one after the other. Then only we have this physical medium. Through this physical medium, we have the communication of data. Understand? Here in a layered architecture, unmanageable tasks are divided into small and manageable tasks. Okay. And next, the data is passed from the upper layer to the lower layer through an interface. And a layered architecture provides a clean-cut interface so that minimum information is shared among different layers. Okay. It also ensures that the implementation of one layer can be easily replaced by another implementation. Okay. And a set of layers and protocols is known as network architecture. A set of layers and protocols is known as the network architecture. And here, why we require this network architecture for divide and conquer approach, as well as for modularity, as well as for easy to modify and easy to test also. Okay. And here, for this divide and conquer approach, we need the layered architecture, which makes a design process in such a way that the unmanageable tasks are divided into small and manageable tasks. In short, we can say that this approach reduces the complexity of the design. Okay. And what is meant by this modularity? This layered architecture is more modular. And this modularity provides the independence of layers, which is easier to understand and also for implementation. Okay. And what is meant by this easy to modify? It ensures the independence of layers so that implementation in one layer can be changed without affecting the other layers. Okay. And it is also easy to test. Each layer of the layered architecture can be analyzed and tested individually. Okay. This completes our layer architecture. Okay. And we'll continue with the OSI layers in the next talk. All the best.